5 silent signs you might have diabetes without knowing it. You wake up in the middle of the night, sheets damp, the back of your neck sticky with sweat. You sit up slowly, heart beating just a little faster than normal. It's quiet, but something feels off. You glance at the clock, 3:17 a.m. You think, maybe it's just a warm night. You reach for a glass of water on your nightstand. Your hand feels cold, icy actually. You grip the glass with both hands, wondering, why are my fingers always like this lately? You chalk it up to age or stress, or maybe just sleeping in the wrong position again. But deep down, there's a whisper of worry. What if it's something more? Let's imagine this. A man named Richard, 63, retired just last year. He's always been healthy, walks every morning, watches his diet, but lately he's been waking up drenched in sweat. His wife noticed his hands felt cold, even on warm afternoons. He laughed it off. "Must be my circulation," he'd say. Until one day at his routine checkup, his doctor raised an eyebrow at his A1C. Richard had type 2 diabetes and didn't even know it. Here's the thing. Diabetes doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. A few restless nights, a little more thirst, a mild mood swing that feels like just a bad day. These are the signs that slip past unnoticed. But they matter, because when your blood sugar is out of balance, your body tries to talk to you, just not always in ways we expect. That night sweat, it could be your glucose dropping too low while you sleep. The cold hands, early signs of nerve changes, even before full-blown neuropathy sets in. And here's a question worth pausing on. What if your body has been warning you for weeks, and you just didn't know how to listen? If any of this feels oddly familiar, maybe even a little personal, give this video a like. You're not alone, and recognizing these signs means you're already ahead of the curve. Coming up next, one symptom that seems totally unrelated to diabetes, but could be one of the earliest red flags your body sends. It's something you see in the mirror every day, and it might be time to look a little closer. Here are the 5 silent signs of diabetes you need to know. If any feel familiar, don't panic. Knowledge is your power to take control. Sign number 1, night sweats. You wake up at 3 a.m., your pillow damp, heart racing, and the room feels cool, but your body's drenched in sweat. You wonder, is this just a bad night or something else? Picture tossing and turning, kicking off the blankets, thinking it's just the weather or maybe hormones acting up. Your spouse stirs, asking if you're okay, and you brush it off, but the worry lingers. Night sweats can be more than a hot night. They might signal your body's struggling to manage blood sugar, a sneaky sign of diabetes, especially after 50. Here's how it works. When your blood sugar drops too low during the night, often as a result of the body overproducing insulin or from skipped meals, your brain senses danger. In response, it triggers your stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol to try and raise your glucose levels back to normal. These hormones also stimulate your heart rate and activate sweat glands, especially during sleep when your body is more sensitive to imbalance. The result? You wake up drenched, anxious, and unsure why. On the flip side, very high blood sugar before bed can also confuse your body's temperature regulation, leading to overheating and sweating, even in a cool room. What if those restless nights are trying to tell you something bigger? If this hits home, give this video a like. It's a sign you're ready to listen to your body. Up next, another sign could be hiding in your hands. Stay with us to find out. Sign number 2, cold hands. You're holding a warm coffee mug, but your hands feel like ice, even on a mild day. That chill sends a shiver through you, and you wonder, why are my hands always so cold? Imagine you're at a family picnic. Everyone's laughing, but you're rubbing your hands, trying to warm them up. You blame poor circulation or age, but it's happening too often. Diabetes can quietly damage the nerves in your hands and feet, a condition called peripheral neuropathy, long before you feel serious pain. When blood sugar stays high over time, it begins to injure the small blood vessels that supply oxygen and nutrients to nerves. As those nerves weaken, your brain gets mixed signals about temperature and touch. That's why your hands might feel cold or numb, even when the air is warm or you're holding something hot. In some cases, it's not that your hands are truly cold, it's that your damaged nerves are misinterpreting sensations. It's not just the weather. It could be your body's way of waving a red flag that something deeper is going on. What if this small clue could protect you from bigger problems down the road? If you're nodding along, share this with someone you care about. It might help them too. The next sign might be in your morning routine. Don't miss it. Sign number 3, bleeding gums. You're brushing your teeth and there it is, a streak of pink on your toothbrush. Your gums sting a little and you think, did I brush too hard? Picture standing at the sink, staring at the mirror, wondering why this keeps happening. You tell yourself it's just sensitive gums, but it's starting to feel like more. Here's what might really be happening. When your blood sugar stays high, it doesn't just affect your energy, it affects your mouth too. Elevated glucose weakens the small blood vessels in your gums, reducing their ability to heal and stay healthy. At the same time, high blood sugar impairs your immune system, making it harder for your body to fight off the bacteria that naturally live in your mouth. The result? Gums that are inflamed, more prone to infection, and bleed easily, especially when brushing or flossing. Even if you have good dental hygiene, diabetes can quietly undermine your gum health from the inside out. For those over 50, this could be your body's quiet cry for attention. What if this daily habit is hiding a clue to your health? If this feels familiar, hit like to let us know you're with us. The next sign might catch you off guard. It's about your mood. Sign number 4, mood swings or irritability. You snap at your grandkid over something small and instantly regret it. Your mood feels like a roller coaster and you wonder, why am I so irritable lately? Imagine sitting at dinner, feeling foggy, snapping at your partner, then feeling awful as they look hurt. You blame stress, but it's happening too often. Here's what could be going on. When your blood sugar spikes too high or drops too low, it doesn't just affect your body, it affects your brain. Glucose is your brain's main fuel, and when those levels swing out of balance, the brain struggles to function normally. This can disrupt key neurotransmitters, the chemicals that help regulate mood, like serotonin and dopamine. The result? You might feel foggy, anxious, unusually emotional, or short-tempered, sometimes without understanding why. And as we age, our body becomes less efficient at balancing blood sugar, making these mood shifts more noticeable and harder to control. It's not just a bad day, it could be diabetes signaling for help. What if those moments of frustration are more than just stress? If this resonates, share this video with a loved one. It could spark an important talk. The final sign might be affecting your eyes. Stay tuned. Sign number 5, vision changes. You're reading a menu, but the words blur for a moment, then clear up. You rub your eyes thinking, am I just tired or is this something serious? Picture driving home, squinting as road signs seem fuzzy, then fine again. You tell yourself it's just aging eyes, but the worry sticks. But here's what could really be happening. When your blood sugar stays high for a while, it doesn't just stay in your bloodstream, it starts to draw fluid into different parts of your body, including your eyes. Specifically, glucose pulls water into the lens of your eye, causing it to swell slightly. This changes the shape of the lens, which affects how it bends light and focuses images, leading to temporary blurry vision. This blurriness isn't about needing new glasses. It's a red flag that your blood sugar might be out of control. And because it comes and goes, it's easy to brush off, especially after 50, when eye changes already feel normal. High blood sugar can swell the lenses in your eyes, causing temporary blurriness. A sneaky diabetes sign that's easy to dismiss. For those over 50, this could be a critical clue. What if those fleeting blurs are your body begging you to act? If this feels too familiar, hit subscribe for more health tips like this. Next, we'll tie these signs together and share what you can do about them. So, there you have it. Night sweats, cold hands, bleeding gums, mood swings, and vision changes. If any of these ring a bell, don't worry, you're already taking the first step by being here. These signs don't mean you definitely have diabetes, but they're your body's way of saying, check this out. If this list hit home, give us a like to keep learning with us. Coming up, we'll share simple steps to take control of your health, starting today. Don't go anywhere. So, you've heard the 5 silent signs, and maybe 1 or 2 feel all too familiar. What can you do about it? Don't let worry weigh you down. Taking action is your superpower, and it's easier than you think. Let's walk through 3 simple steps to take control of your health, starting today. Step 1. See your doctor. You're sitting at your kitchen table, staring at the calendar, feeling that knot of worry in your stomach. Those night sweats or blurry moments keep nagging at you, and you think, what if it's something serious? Imagine picking up the phone, making that doctor's appointment, and feeling a wave of relief, knowing you're taking charge. That visit is your first step. It's not about fear, but about answers. Ask for an A1C blood test, a quick check of your average blood sugar over a few months. It's simple, painless, and can tell you if diabetes is a concern. Early action can stop complications like vision loss or kidney trouble before they start. What if this one visit could give you peace of mind for years to come? If this feels like the push you needed, give this video a like. It's a small way to say you're ready. Next, we'll talk about a step you can take right in your kitchen. Step 2. Start small with diet. You're pouring a glass of soda but pause, wondering, is this making things worse? That moment of doubt is powerful. It's your chance to make a change. Picture yourself at the grocery store, picking up a bag of colorful veggies or a loaf of whole grain bread, feeling hopeful about small wins. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just start with one swap, like water for sugary drinks or brown rice instead of white. These tiny shifts help steady your blood sugar, giving your body a break. They're not about giving up what you love, but about feeling better for the moments that matter. What if one small change could boost your energy for your grandkids or your morning walks? A free, simple meal plan is waiting in the description to help you start. Let's keep going. There's one more step that's easier than you think. Step 3. Get moving. You're lacing up your sneakers, stepping outside, and feeling the fresh air, but part of you wonders, can I really do this? Imagine taking a short walk around your neighborhood, just 15 minutes, and noticing your mood lift a little. You see a neighbor wave, and it feels good to be out. Moving, even a little, can lower your blood sugar and give you energy, especially for those of us over 50. No gym needed, just your shoes and a spark of motivation. It's about living the life you love, not just avoiding diabetes. What if a short walk could be the key to feeling like yourself again? If this inspires you, share this video with someone you care about. It could motivate them too. Worried about costs? Many clinics offer free or low-cost diabetes screenings. Check with your insurance or local health center. Up next, we'll wrap up with how to turn this knowledge into action you'll feel proud of. You've made it this far, and that means you're serious about your health. Way to go! Those signs we talked about might have you worried, but now you're armed with knowledge and simple steps to act. Imagine this. You're sitting with your family, feeling lighter, less anxious because you've booked that doctor's visit or taken that first walk. You're not alone. Millions over 50 are navigating this too, and small changes can make a big difference. What if today's the day you start feeling in control of your health? If this video gave you hope, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you love. It could be a lifesaver. Subscribe and hit the bell for weekly health tips made just for you. Drop a comment. Have you noticed any of these signs, or what's your next step? We read every one, and we're here for you. Stay strong, stay healthy, and let's keep this journey going together.